D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to my week in review, where I come to you every Sunday with 3 entertainment stories that I personally find interesting, and then we discuss them down below and everything. Also, down below is the links to the three articles that I read to do this episode, and again, you can click on those links and read the articles for yourself and come up with your own opinion. You don't just have to listen to me. I also just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube a little while ago did a cleanse/purge of old accounts and bots and everything, and there was some collateral damage. So please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos, and I thank you in advance. So why don't we just go ahead and dive right into these stories, because I don't want to sit here and waste your time. So here we go. So the CW's up-and-coming Superman and Lois series has added a new take on Clark Kent's hometown friend and first crush, Lana Lang. According to Deadline, Emmanuelle Chriqui, you might know her for her role on Entourage, and she has been cast to play the role of Lana Lang. We've seen a few different live-action interpretations of Lana over the years, with Kristen Kirk's Smallville take being the most prominent. This version of the character is described as the lone officer at Smallville Bank, who stayed in Smallville when others left for something bigger and brighter. Lana reestablishes her friendship with her old friend Clark Kent during one of the most difficult periods in her life. We recently found out that Dillon Walsh from Nip Tuck had also joined the cast as General Lane. This new series will be a little different to previous Man of Steel-centric shows, as the story will focus on Clark, Tyler Hoechlin, and Lois Lane, Elizabeth Tulik, raising a family and dealing with the stress, pressures, and complexities that come with being working parents in today's society. Former Flash showrunner Helbing will executive produce Superman and Lois with Greg Berlanti, Sarah Stretcher, and Jeff Johns via Berlanti Productions. And I have to say, this is good. I like Chriqui. I think that she's great. I liked her in Entourage. I can't remember anything else that she's been in off the top of my head, but I know I've seen her in other things, and I do enjoy her when I do see her, so great. And I always think that, and Kristen Kirk did a great job on Smallville. Loved her portrayal of Lana Lang. So I think that this will be a good thing and everything. So that's my first story of the day. So for my second story, like pretty much every other big and small screen production currently in production, cameras have recently stopped rolling on Marvel's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. It'll probably be another while before filming gets underway again, but there is an update in the form of a late addition to the cast. According to Discussing Film, who have been spot on with their casting scoops of late, actor and comedian Ronny Chieng, he was in Crazy Rich Asians, signed on for an undisclosed role before shooting was postponed. Now, it's not known whether he got the film any of his scenes beforehand, before it got shut down, but Shang-Chi was one of the first big tentpole releases to halt production early last month when concerns arose that director Destin Daniel Cretton, I think that's how you say his name, not sure, please don't kill me over it, may have contracted a coronavirus. He tested negative soon after, but by then most of Hollywood was essentially on lockdown anyway. Shang-Chi stars Samuel Liu as the titular master of Kung Fu and Tony Shenghua Liang as the Mandalorian. Awkwafina and Michelle Yeoh have also been confirmed, and there are rumors that Creed 2 actor Florian Munteanu, I hope I said that right, I probably didn't, will have a minor villainous role. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Ronny Chieng's comedy. I mean, I've watched a couple of it. I think I've only watched one special. But I'm not really a huge fan of his comedy. He was good in Crazy Rich Asians, so I can't fault him for that. I mean, so acting-wise, so far, like him. Comedy-wise, his comedy's just not my brand of comedy. It's fine if it's yours. Comedy is subjective. What you find funny, I probably don't find funny. I have a dark kind of sense of humor. So so his humor, his comedy doesn't really speak to me. But if it does to you, awesome on everything. So that's my second story of the day. So for my third story of the day, additional details have emerged about a video that appears to show Justice League and Fantastic Beasts star Ezra Miller assaulting a female fan outside a resort in Iceland. In the video, which I'll play right here, surfaced on Monday, a person who is allegedly Miller is seen in an altercation with a woman and choking her. Now, according to Variety, they did a really good piece on this, which I'm linking down below. The incident may have been prompted by a pushy fan interacting at a bar in the Icelandic capital that Miller is said to be a frequent patron of. Now, according to the report, a source at the Priku Krasvas in Reykjavik, oh gosh, I don't know how to say all this stuff. Sorry, I don't speak very good Icelandic. That's not my Icelandic. Anyways, where the incident took place, a source indicated that the altercation caught on video took place after the person identified as being Miller was approached by a group of eager fans who were described as being quite pushy. From there, the source says things escalated with Miller ultimately losing their temper on one specific woman. In the video, which I am playing right now, the person identified as Miller grabs the girl by the throat and throws her to the ground. The filming is abruptly stopped with someone saying, "Whoa, bro." Before the footage stops, some fans have questioned the validity of the footage or even its age. At this time, no additional details about the video have surfaced. The bar's staff reportedly escorted an angry and upset Miller off the premises following the altercation. The bar's owner, Jeffrey T. Huntington Williams, told Iceland's Fréttablaðið, I don't know how to say that name. Anyways, he did not want to comment specifically on the situation. Unfortunately, we do not want to comment specifically on this incident unless it is under review, he said. We at Prico, I don't know how to state, that we condemn all forms of violence and all its manifestations. Miller has yet to comment on the situation as of this taping of my episode. Miller is currently set to appear in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them 3, as well as The Flash, with the latter being directed by Andy Muschietti. Given the coronavirus epidemic, it is unclear what the status of either of those films are, though with virtually everything in entertainment on hold as people hunker down and quarantine to help slow the spread of COVID-19, it's likely both projects are on hold for the time being. Now, I have to say, when I first saw this video, I thought they were just messing around. If you watch it over here, the woman's going like this, like very obviously like kind of like a rock'em sock'em kind of thing. And when I first saw it, when he was like, "Oh, you want to fight? I thought it was joking, and then maybe this was my first thought, that he grabbed her by the neck because it was a joke, like they were playing and everything. And then when he threw her down, nobody else was expecting that, because, you know, when you're playing around stuff, when you're horse playing, stuff can happen. But after reading this article and it coming out that it was for real, I just go, as a celebrity, I understand that he doesn't want to constantly be everybody, normal people, up in his face and everything. But if you watch Ezra Miller, he's very eccentric. He's very like, hey, I'm a fan too kind of thing. And I think that when you're like that and then you have fans, it's kind of hard to separate yourself. You know, a lot of other famous people, they're like, hey, I do appreciate my fans and everything, but I don't need you in my face every 5 minutes. So I kind of see what he was dealing with, and I kind of see the other person's side. But I have to say, at no point in time is it okay to put your hands on somebody. I mean, this is so bad for him. I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, if they're going to recast, that's fine. Because I have to be honest, in Fantastic Beasts, Ezra Miller really hasn't done anything for me there. I do like that whole world, but if they recast, I wouldn't be upset. And The Flash, I mean, I have to be honest, I didn't really care for him as The Flash either, although I do like Ezra Miller. I think he's a good actor, but I don't know if they should keep him on, especially with this whole thing going on. But at the same time, they did keep Johnny Depp, although that's a little bit different story. But it's all up in the air right now. If they recast, fine. If they don't, fine. I'm fine either way. I mean, stuff happens, and this is like, not my problem, okay? But listen, so those are my 3 stories of the day. What did you guys think about them? How do you guys feel about Emmanuelle Chriqui? I hope I said her name right. Being cast as Lana Lang in the new Superman and Lois TV show for the CW. How do you feel about Ronny Chieng being cast in the new Shang-Chi movie? That, of course, that's been on hold and everything. And who do you think he's going to play? And then how do you feel about Ezra Miller and this whole choking a fan out kind of thing? Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. You know I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next Sunday on my Week in Review. You guys have a good week. Bye! Hey nerds, if you like this video, go ahead and click that Geek What icon and subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and join me every Sunday with my Week in Review.